Yeah, this next game, I it was just a visualization problem. I didn't visualize what it was going to look like after some exchanges, and then it was tough to rally because it didn't play out like I thought it was going to. Thank you, Chess Lad. I had some very disappointing games. That was the first of many. And then the one guy that I beat, he really wasn't very good.
In this position, do you remember
he was lower rated than me.
Like what you were thinking when you took and he would take? Did you realize you're going to lose your pawn? Or you don't remember what happened?
I can't remember this part. I was getting tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you were white.
It seems obvious now, but I just can't remember.
Then you played the London. It's unusual.
Again, this was just like, I hate looking at this game more than anything.
Yeah, normally this is boring. So you play knight f3 and then c4. Isn't the game Magnus versus Feingold? Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, he wanted to play here, but didn't want you to pin.
I knew that's what was up.
Yeah, here you can just play knight c6 and win your pawn here. Yeah, probably bishop e5 is not a good move. But I lost it. There it is. Yeah, your pawn's too weak. Unless you play f4. If you don't want to lose your pawn, you have to play f4. Then knight f3. That's the usual reason to want your pawn here. Is
I think I did at some point.
Do this.
But yeah,
now you're going to lose a pawn, but he played this. No, that was good taking c4. Queen c7 is a bad move. You should take this. Now you're doing well. Yay. Wait, now you play e6. You did.
Yeah, I was just trying to get rid of that pawn.
Well, yeah, you're a pawn up.
And now I can just check. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah. You shouldn't do that because you have another pawn you can take.
Okay.
So then you'll be up 2 pawns. And his pawn structure is bad. Yeah, then it says you're +3 because you're up 2 pawns.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that.
And here you don't want your king on g1 because it's too far away from the action. So if you're going to get your rook out, you want to play king e2.
Oh, okay, so don't bother castle.
Yeah, because your king has to take a long time to get back into the game.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why I did that.
Yay, now you're up 2 pawns. So probably this didn't happen. Probably he played rook here. Because if he played this rook here, you could take this pawn. And you didn't. So he probably didn't hang it, and then you didn't take it.
Yeah, I mean, it might, notation might be wrong.
Right. Probably it was rook here, knight here, rook here, pawn here. And so this rook is actually here now.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay.
Not maybe. That's what happened.
Yeah, I don't recall. I have to take your word for it.
It's the same as the game, except the rook is here. So this is the actual game. Knight e4, knight e6. Now you should play f3 because you should always play f3. You play f3, kick his knight, then e4. And
I did it later.
You have 4 pawns to 1, and you're putting pressure here. So you want to kick his knight because his knight's defending c5. And you also want to move your kingside pawns because you have 4 to 1.
Okay. So I wasn't quick enough.
Knight f4, rook 5 d6. Rook fe1's good. Yeah, and this is just a technical win. Rook c3. Boy, I really hates rook c3. What's wrong with rook c3? Oh, the problem is after rook c3, he has b4.
Right.
So it wants you to play b4. Then you don't lose a pawn. Then you're still up 2 pawns.
Mm-hmm. No. Okay.
Yeah, now after this, you're not winning anymore. Okay, so after rook d3, he traded, and now we're at the same position because the rook was here. So now the great game is correct. This is a draw, but I'd probably rather have black because the 2 pass pawns. That's the right move. King f2 is good. b3 is good. And that's a mistake because c4 with tempo. So you want to play knight here.
Okay.
And then still says you're drawing. Now you're worse. Yeah, and after that you're losing. The way to draw this is funny. You're going to want to sacrifice your knight for 2 pawns.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll have rook and 4 pawns versus rook and knight and 1. That's probably better for you because 4 pawns against 1.
Right.
Hard for him to win.
I just didn't know what to do at all. I did not know what to do. I know I was in huge trouble, but and I was just so furious. And then he said to me after the game, "Oh, you should have won this game."
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to say it.
I was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Classic Vitaliy. I don't even know how to say it.
Yeah, the engine likes all those moves. Now it wants you to play rook f8 and save this pawn. Risky. Still lost. Hey, you did play that.
Mm-hmm.
No, then you gave the pawn away. Gotta play rook f5. Defend. Still losing.
I just wanted to be
Probably
done.
he didn't play queen f5 check.
I was just so disgusted.
Probably
I don't know.
he played queen here and then here.
I don't recall.
Yeah, so it went downhill when you played rook rook c3. If you play b4, you're still in the winning zone because you're up 2 pawns. And then here, you don't want to release the pressure from c5.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to play knight f4 because then you're not attacking these pawns. So in the first game, f6 was good, and this game, f3 was good. Because you want to attack his knight, and then you have pressure on this pawn. So this makes it hard for him. Yeah.
Yeah, he held on to the G pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Also, this rook is here.
that game's hard to look at.
Yeah. So you were winning both games.
I know.
Hooray.
I hate chess.
Mm-hmm.
I hate chess. Yeah, I just am horrible. I can't win. And then the last game, I did win. I won 1 game. And he was lower rated than me.
Somebody said after f3, what happens on knight d2? Then e4. Then this pawn's hanging. So white's got a lot of threats. Like if you go here, knight takes.
Mm-hmm.
You got up a lot of pawns.
Yeah, I know. I just
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a problem a lot of people have. When I was teaching my more advanced students, they fade at the end.
Yeah.
They get quote unquote tired or lose concentration.
I just can't close the deal.
Yeah.
I
You have to
can't
realize
win.
that before it happens and focus.
Yeah, I'm going to try to work on it. I can't win. I'm always winning, but I can't win. So I don't know what to say about it. But